富、名声、力、この世の全てを手に入れた男、海賊王ゴールド・ロジャー。彼の死に際に放った一言は、人々を海へ駆り立てた。駆り立てた。
俺の財宝か？欲しけりゃくれてやる。探せ。この世の全てをそこに置いてきた。
男たち男たちは富、名声、
Yeah, that is World of Tanks Heat, you heard. A new game that came out on the 26th. Considering if I want to try that. Oh. It's kernel anti-cheat. Fuck that. I'm not that interested. Because whenever I try those anti-cheats, they make my computer feel funky. So no, I will not try that.
I need a target. My mana is low.
I'm just gonna try and listen to the THX audio with my headphones. Ah, that sounds so epic if you have really good speakers. Yeah, I think it's a shame they went away from hardware audio in games like X sound cards or Sound Blaster, I believe, had those. Or was it? Yeah, Sound Blaster Creative. So much better than whatever they can make now using software. Oh, no spills.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Hey, I'm Arnie Niekamp from the fully improvised comedy podcast Hello from the Magic Tavern. I'm here with my co-hosts, John the Talking Badger,
Bing bong.
and Usador the Wizard.
I greet thee, listeners.
Look, I'm trapped in the magical land of Foon, so I started a podcast interviewing elves, unicorns, and other weirdos. We have great guests like Felicia Day, Jason Mantzoukas, Brennan Lee Mulligan, Amy Mann, and so many more.
Oh, and I think one time we interviewed a sentient shoe? I hope it was sentient.
Sorry, I hope that was not too loud.
We've had to interview. How I hate evil.
Join us as we bar crawl across the magical land of Foon.
Looking for adventure.
Getting caught up in escapades.
Hello from the Magic Tavern is available right now on your favorite podcast app and ad-free and with lots of bonus content on Patreon. Subscribe to Hello from the Magic Tavern today.
At long last, the day of the great hunt has arrived. You successfully formed your own gang. You won the contest to be represented in the great hunt, and you spent last night communing with your Kroot allies, creating Bibles, telling stories, learning that you are both an ox and a hound. And today, you are being trained by the Firecast to use pulse rifles and pulse carbines before you are transported to the woods and begin the great hunt for the menacing warg that is apparently the greatest threat to the hamlet of Fontis, though you all have questions about how that could be possible and are hoping to determine those today. You have ended up at the Firecast Sky Dome. You are back in the sand arena, and there are two tables full of weapons in front of you. On the left, you see a large table with the long pulse rifles that you've seen before. They are a very long rectangle with a trigger-like guard at the bottom. Clearly high-tech, the same kind of white plastic polycarbonate material, you're not sure what. And on the other table are pulse carbines. These are the Uzi equivalents that you have seen before, where they are held with both hands and have barrels at the top and bottom of the gun. Stealth battlesuits stand, 4 of them, at the edges of this arena, and Chasvray Apex, the leader of the stealth battlesuits, with his helmet off but inside his suit with his Gatling gun, is pointing to these two different tables and says, "These are the weapons that you will master for this hunt. We have targets set up. You can train with either, depending on your preference. One is a more surgical and precise weapon, if that is of your interest. The other is for those who either desire more firepower or have less skill with individual shots. Which will you want to train with today?" As you look back, the Kroot all step back and have no interest whatsoever in training with either of these weapons. They have their own rifles. But the 3 of you and Stevius Funkhauser, the luckiest charmer in the galaxy, are looking at these guns that have been set in front of you. What do you want to train with?
I think Damien will go with the weapons that are closest to what he's already proficient with. So nothing rapid fire. I think he's looking for those more precision, one-shot kind of slower firing
Pulse
weapons.
rifle for Damien.
Yep, and Morgan is following Damien because she's also in the rifle zone for sure.
Pulse rifle for Morgan.
Carbine. Let's check this thing out. Pray and pray.
That's right, for the Emperor.
For the Emperor.
I'm going to try that one too. And you and Stevius both take up the pulse carbine. So you look at these weapons. The loadouts are very easy. They're plug and play. As you put an energy magazine into them, you hear a hum as they start up. As you touch them, there's nothing warm about them. It's not as obvious. It doesn't feel as crude as a last gun where there's a loud whine. You can feel the energy humming through them. There's a thrum. This is just calm metal plastic in your hands. There are targets that have been set up in the distance, some further away, about 60 feet, some about 30 feet, and there are targets at 120 feet. Which targets do you want to line up on?
I think Solomon will go for the closer ones first. Let the surgical team hit something further away.
Great.
I think Damien would also want to go close as well. From what he understands of these quote-unquote wargs, they appear to be ambush hunters. So he's betting that by the time he knows he's in a fight, they're going to be pretty close. So he's looking to get close targets as well.
Fabulous.
Okay. And Morgan's going to look at shooting 120 feet basically to how it compares to what she's used to.
And Stevie's not sure where to go, looks at you, Morgan, and goes, "It's you and me." And he's going to take his pulse carbine over to the furthest targets with you. So the positions, are you firing from prone? Are you going to stand and shoot? What are you looking at here?
Morgan is going to do a knee, like balance herself on one knee with the leg bent up with the gun. So she's making herself a tripod to try and shoot.
Stevie's is standing next to you, firing from the hip.
Yeah, I think Solomon's only ever shot a Laslock before, so he's just going to assume they're all the guns are the same. So he'll just like cue it up into his shoulder the same way he knows how.
Fantastic.
Damien's also going to try to build proficiency at firing from the hip. Again, short notice that the enemy is announce their presence. The less time he needs to sight up, the better.
Fantastic. Can you roll me for our pulse rifle friends? It'll be a D20. Mm-hmm. And for our pulse carbine friends, can you roll me 3 D20?
Sure.
You will be adding your dexterity to these shots.
What of the 3 am I looking to give you?
You're giving me all 3.
All 3. Okay. Starts with an 11, then a natty 19, then a natty 20.
Tremendous.
The big 3.
You put natty on so many numbers. I get lost
that's
in it.
what they are.
Did you add your dexterity is what?
I forgot to add. My dexterity is 0.
Nothing.
Okay, so they are all
They
natties.
remain
This is
natty.
on me.
Yep.
You will hit the target with 2 of them. So 2 of your shots go through. They are ultra powerful. Can you roll me a d6 for each of your 2 hits?
A 3 and a 1.
A 3 and a 1. So you pepper this target in the central areas as a burst of fire comes out of your pulse carbine. You're realizing this is firing multiple shots at a rate far beyond what you would expect with an Imperial weapon, but it does not have nearly as much kickback. You're firing energy bolts. So your first instinct is to try to lock it in and be ready, but now you're realizing you can just hold it and almost use yourself as a firing platform. No wonder this is so effective on these small and lighter drones. Our pulse rifle friends, Morgan, 120 feet from target.
21.
21 definitively hits the target. Can you roll me 3d6 plus your dex damage?
Oh.
Shit.
Take that. 12 damage.
You blow a hole through the center of a target that has been set up with some basic Imperial Militarum flak armor on it. And it punches straight through the armor, straight through the torso. You're realizing these are very powerful rifles as you fire. And again, no kickback. It's an energy bolt clean out from where you're aiming. No bruise to your shoulder. It is a very friendly weapon for beginners. It means the Tau will be effective shooters at all levels.
Yeah. And I think that's very confusing to Morgan having braced and stand there, and then it's just like there's nothing but except an explosion.
Just a massive energy bolt hammering into the distance.
So these weapons sound pretty safe.
Yeah.
Very, very beginner friendly, as you've described. Can't really do anything wrong with them. I think we've established that. It's on the record. So I rolled a natural 1. So hopefully I'm okay.
I think you are so used to last pistols that you try to quick draw your carbine and just
you
fire a line of rounds through the ground up and then out the top of the dome. And you see Chasfray Apex lean forwards and go, perhaps you should be unarmed for this mission. Would you like to stay behind?
No, I'm not staying behind. I'd like to try again.
You would like to repeat the same folly that put this facility in danger?
The folly wasn't in trying.
But it occurred while you were trying. Can you roll me a persuasion?
Yeah. Natural 20.
Ooh.
You will not fail again. I have a special eye on you. Now let me walk you through the motions you should be taking to do this. Your fault is mine. And he steps forward and actually guides you through that you need to have the carbine up, walks you through the fact that there is no recoil, that it already needs to be in line on the target. He walks you through some basic trigger discipline. Some of this you've actually experienced with Morgan, but you're realizing, they just assumed everybody here was like a hardcore military expert who joined the Guevesa. Not the answer for you. Yeah. So you get walked through and you get another shot at this. You'll have advantage now that you've been walked through this.
Watch it, please. Please be 2 1s. Just for the fun.
You shoot him in the head.
They're both low, I'll tell you that. They're a pair of 3s.
Oh my goodness.
Plus dex.
Plus dex.
For 5.
You miss the target altogether. It is in the direction of the target, though.
The roof is safe.
Yep, that's true. No energy rounds are falling into the hamlet outside. Chasfray looks at you and says, perhaps you should focus on your warp manipulation. Cause tremors. It will summon help if something goes wrong.
Here's a whistle.
These guns are weird.
No, they are excellent. Meanwhile, Stevius goes, I'll show you how excellent they are. And he fires at the target in the distance. He had disadvantage, but he already missed with all 3, but we'll see what happens.
He can roll some 1s?
Yeah. No, he does not roll any 1s. So Stevius successfully just hoses energy bolts, hitting no targets, the full back of the wall. I'll say he hits one of the targets over by you, Solomon, so just misses the whole arc. It's a pretty good gun. I think I should have got a little closer next time.
Next time, yes. Closer with that.
That is correct. It is not a sniper's weapon.
I guess I also did miss from very, very close range, which is really funny. We do need to flag that.
Yeah.
But
You missed a 30-foot target, and Devious firing at a 120-foot target hit your target in the head.
Can either Solomon or Morgan offer to help Damien? Or is this let the Firecast do their thing?
I feel like Shastra Apex has made up his mind about Damien.
Sure.
Yeah, you will still be provided a weapon. He just doesn't think you're going to be any good with it.
I don't think I am either.
And you're both right.
Yeah.
So.
Solomon's still offering a lot of encouragement from the side. Like, no, point it that always downrange. You want it to go that way.
I know how guns work, brother Sanctus.
Okay. He looks at your unhit target. Well, sure.
If your target was the sky. For the two of you who made your shots, can you roll me, I will say, a sleight of hand? I'd like to see if you can become proficient with these weapons. They are relatively easy to use.
12.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. You become proficient not only with the carbine, but you also try the rifle, and it turns out that they link together. So please make a note that you are proficient with both the Tau Pulse Rifle and Pulse Carbine.
I am of the Firecast. They have accepted me.
Shastra Apex comes over to Damien and goes, I don't believe you will be needing this. And he takes the weapon from you and goes and gives it to Solomon.
Amazing.
You will be safer with his expertise.
Oh, the one proficiency with your blasphemous weapons anyway.
I heard that.
I said it to be heard.
Excellent.
Good.
Fight.
Hunter and hunted. That's Shastra Apex.
I was a 12.
12. You're not fully proficient. You can choose whether to use one or not. It'll still be carried with you on the mission. You will add your dexterity, but not proficiency at this point.
Perfect.
It's just different enough. It doesn't sit as smoothly on your shoulder. Your rifle's custom made, so it is different for your level of engagement versus this kind of bulkier, much more military troop treatment of things. You've got this. The crew all hoot and laugh, heavily amused by Damien's missing, heavily amused by everyone hitting. They're just enjoying what's happening here. And at the end of this time shooting, Shastra Apex looks at all of you and says, it is time for us to go. Devilfish transports will be waiting outside, and we will head to the hunting zone. Each of you will receive an armband. And Fire Warriors... Fire Warriors enter with a high-tech cuff. It covers the forearm of one arm, offering them to the crew and to all of you. Shastra Apex, as he looks at each of you, says, this will allow you to track the warg. They leave spores behind. So using these, you can see there is a map on the other side to send you towards whatever local wargs you are tracking. It will assist you with your basic skill sets, enhancing you to the level of a somewhat more skilled stealth suit wearer.
That reminds me, I have to try Star Wars The Old Republic again, because they have
it starts off very
apparently changed the game engine,
to match comfortably to your forearm, so it will not slip
or
off.
upgraded it a lot.
Kind of pops out at the top when you tap it, or it sinks back down, and it's got directional lines, and you can see as Shastra raises a hand, all of them open. And he says, for example, you could tell that there were wargs heading in this direction when you see this. And all of you see the blip, the little green light blip in a direction on the compass, essentially, on your wrist. So you know that you could use these in the field if you can pick up spores to move forwards.
Oh, interesting.
Are there any other questions about the cuffs?
Is wearing that compulsory?
If you do not wear this, you will not be able to track the wargs as effectively as those near you.
Well, I don't have a gun, so that's fine, right?
So you'd like to stay behind, is what you are saying?
No, I don't want to stay behind.
Then put on a cuff. You are working towards the Talva. Again, you seem very disagreeable.
Damien puts his arm out for a cuff.
And it's put on you.
And Morgan will do the same.
One of the stealth suit bearers steps towards you, Morgan, and gestures towards themselves for a brief moment.
She walks over.
Is your companion okay?
Yes, this is typical for behavior from him.
Okay, we are worried after yesterday's events. We don't want anyone unstable to be going on this hunt.
I think this hunt will be good for him.
I trust your judgment. The stealth suit steps back. and you are all led out of the Firecast Sky Dome. Outside, you find a number of what you've heard referred to as devilfish transports. From what you'd seen in the distance, Morgan, you'd seen those large kind of hammerhead gunships with the incredibly long-barreled weapon at the top. This is a version of that same tank chassis, but with no tank mounted on the top. It's got large boxy engines, kind of a bent rectangle around either side, clearly to give them forward motion. Seems very aviation-esque. A sleek body towards the front and 2 drones with Gatling guns underneath, mounted on the front. The back of them, however, have lowered down to allow groups to enter. Kroot are entering these. You're also seeing Kroot hounds climbing on board, and a species you have not seen before. You are seeing Kroot oxes as a part of this. Kroot oxes are kind of, I would say, simian-esque in their build, close to a gorilla, but nearly twice the size. So you're seeing 10-foot tall, probably 800 to 1,000 pounds, hulking fists on the ground, small back legs, just stalking forwards and walking onto these 4 transports, some of them being ridden by Kroot on the back with their rifles steering them in, others just gesturing the Kroot oxes and Kroot hounds on board. You go to get onto a transport. Can you roll me a perception, Solomon, with advantage?
With advantage. Ooh. That is a 19.
As you go to get onto a devilfish, all of you humans are in your own devilfish, the Kroot are climbing into the others. Spartacus, you spot, knowing the scar on his chest as he moves with the others, but he is pretending to be one of the regular line Kroot. He is not clearly here as the commander yet. But Solomon, you spot Whistler standing nearby one of the domes watching you. Do you want to bring him on the hunt, or do you want to leave Whistler here?
Okay. So, Solomon wants to bring him on the hunt because, of course, but Josh doesn't. Because this sounds like a perfect foil.
We're starting to collect a lot of named NPCs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I would love that. But, oh boy, if he gets killed on this hunt, I will be so sad. Son of a bitch. Yeah. Like, I mean, Solomon would want to bring him. Like, that's he'll ask the, like, a nearest Firecast. Somebody loading up. Is Shasray Apex floating around?
Shasray, yeah, he's around.
Shasray Apex, am I allowed to bring my animal companion here along with me? This is Whistler.
Bring whatever tools you require for the hunt.
I love it. Whistler, come on. Yeah.
He just dashes into the devilfish.
Oh, I hope this isn't a bad sign. He gets right down next to Whistler and goes, "You're going to live forever." I can't tell a lie. You will never die. Oh, man. Fuck, this is a bad idea.
You climb aboard your devilfish transport. It closes from the rear. Inside, you find comfortable seating for a variety of different fire warriors. They are all a little bit shorter, which means I think everything is the perfect height for you, Morgan. It's comfortable for you, Solomon, and a little cramped for you, Damien. There are benches on either side where fire warriors can sit, as well as kind of handholds that they can use to stand along the center. It's clear these are rapid insertion transports. It takes off moving very quickly, but you can only tell that due to instrumentation and a camera feed that is at the front of your cargo area, because you can't feel any of it. Inertial dampeners in here are so effective that you are grabbed down. You have no sense of movement. You just have to trust the sensors and the video feeds that you are moving.
Okay. If there's video feeds, I won't do the joke, but like Damien of being like, when are we going? When do we leave? Like, oh, we're there.
The door opens.
Oh, shit.
Well, I think the thing that would be deeply unsettling is the amount of trust on technology. Imperial technology breaks and goes wrong so often.
Yeah, hopefully
there are gun slits, there are
they will allow everyone to join.
Different contingencies for anything to go
in
wrong.
a few weeks.
Here there are none. You are in a steel box with no windows, and all you can see is a video feed.
And there's no machine spirit or anything like that.
No,
right? There's no
absolutely
soul
not. There's
to
no
this.
soul to this. This is
Yeah.
just a drone vehicle driving around.
And that would be something that at least Damien would know about, right? I'm not sure how common knowledge like the machine spirit is for people using like day-to-day mechanical
they would know
devices.
of the machine spirit, and they would
Yeah.
know these would not have them.
Yeah.
I think it would be abstract. They wouldn't necessarily know that they're like, this is a machine spirit because it's built on biological components. They're
Yeah.
just like imperial, sanctified machines
Yeah.
have spirits and
Yeah.
souls and are valuable. Alien machines do not and are thus blasphemy.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah. Oof. It's ooky.
It is a
Be like being in the Titanic submersible. You're just, oh, this is at any moment. There's nothing protecting me here.
Yeah. Chasfrey Apex, his face from inside his helmet in that kind of Tony Stark Iron Man style way appears on the video screen in your Devilfish and says, "This is Chasfrey Apex. I'm reaching out to all Devilfish transports to make you aware. We will be transporting for approximately the next 15 minutes in Devilfish. We are moving outside of comms range of the village, so be aware that you will not be able to reach out to the hamlet should anything go wrong. We are here because we are experts, and we are here because we will be working together. You will be split into teams, 4 teams of 5 members. You will be able to bring your hangers on as necessary, but you will move separately. We, the stealth battle suits, will be at the center, coordinating with all of you. We will be there to support. If you see wargs, please hit the red button on your cuffs," and a button glows red on your cuffs that was not there previously, "and we will come to support you. Teamwork will be the thing that will make this happen. We are doing this for the Talva."
Don't.
Solomon perks up. Oh, okay. Familiarity. I think that would make him feel more grounded.
"We will leave you to speak amongst yourselves before we land, and then this mission will be undertaken. The Great Hunt begins."
Why can't I see
Ends
when
the
people
transmission, and you're just
in the
watching
guild
feeds inside
comes
the camera
online?
as the Devilfish floats above the trees, racing forwards. You're seeing that kind of blur of movement as that is happening.
I think that after the little psyker competition the previous day, Damien probably would have gone to Morgan to receive the necklace.
That's
again and
weird.
Put that back on. I think he's got it now.
Yep.
Unless you think
No,
otherwise.
she would be fine with that.
I think you've got the morning as well before you were
Yes.
going
Yeah.
on the hunt to have done these things.
In the transport, Damien will sign to Morgan, psyker powers full or not.
Considering we're not sure what we're up against, I think if you need to open up, we shall allow it.
Okay.
She's going to put her hand back out for the
yeah.
necklace.
And out loud, Damien will say, "For luck, Sister Eunice," and he'll hand you the Wraithbone necklace.
Thank you, Brother Fortis. And she'll put it on underneath all of her jangly bones and her cape. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Solomon is trying to teach Whistler to sit.
Just pushing down on his
Yeah,
butt.
pushing down on his butt. No, you sit when I sit, and then asking one of the fire, "What's the Tau word for sit?" Or crude, or is there a different language?
It's just you guys on board.
Oh,
You can call
Yeah.
Chasfrey Apex if you want to ask.
No, I don't want to bother him. He seems busy.
He's coordinating something,
He's
a party, I
coordinating.
think.
Yeah.
Can
it's
you
fine.
can you roll me an animal handling?
Sure. 13.
13. Every time if you say sit and push on his butt, Whistler will sit and they go, "Oh."
Oh, he's getting it. Come on, look at this. And then he'll go sit, and he won't push on his
Yeah,
butt.
he just stands there.
Okay, well, it's a process. Also, this is so smooth, this transport. Look at this. Like and he's like moving around. He's like, this is nuts. This technology. I'm shocked.
Also, you have this brief amount of time to do your final face shave.
Oh, yeah, that's still a problem, isn't it?
Has enough time
It's
passed?
resolved. It was
Oh,
overnight,
final,
so it's
like,
not
this is the
growing
last
anymore.
one.
It's just
Final, sure.
shaving it back to whatever it would be normally at this point. You're not
Sure.
growing anymore. And the other question is, what kind of beard would you like to keep, if any? Because you have an ultra long face beard.
Yeah.
A full face long beard from overnight.
I think he's done.
I think you did it this morning.
Had a
but
bad
it's like, yeah, I
experience.
could just-
He's
okay.
done with beards. He's sick of it. He's so irritated that he it would be too much of a reminder of his own hubris that he's just like, Damien, just get rid of it. I don't want it any longer.
All of it.
The whole thing from the eyebrows down.
No eyebrows.
Eyebrows.
Eyelashes.
Do you want the hair on your forehead still?
Can you just make me look like I used to, please?
I
Thank you.
I
I'm
can do
sorry. This was a bad stupid choice.
Stop with that.
All right. Sorry, just before I forget, is the Lazarus the cherubim here?
I was going to ask.
Okay.
The other thing was, did you guys want Lazarus and Romeo here, or are they left behind?
I was going to leave Lazarus behind. I
Great.
feel
So
like
you've just got your sword strapped
yeah.
to you. You don't need him on this adventure.
So the Romeo question is whether or not Morgan would have been able to take off the stuff that Closet added because it's big and shiny.
Roll me a sleight of hand.
12.
The mounting for it is still there, so he'll have 3 golden prongs that stick out of the top of his head, but the halo itself can be gone and the scroll can be gone.
Okay, then Romeo can come with because that would be too flashy on a hunt. But considering we don't know what's going on and these things can jump out of nowhere, having eyes in the sky would probably be helpful for our team. So
Great. So Lazarus was left behind. Romeo is here, but decrowned.
yes.
You've got Whistler. You have shaved this morning, and you do not need to shave any further. You are done with the face shavings. Is there anything else you would have prepared or would have wanted to say to each other either now or earlier in the day before we get to the hunt?
Yeah, I think Damien, he's such a fucking dour sourpuss, but I think it's on the precipice of a hunt. I think he would deem it worth mentioning of just recapping his doubts about the information around this hunt as it's been presented. I think he would be signing to the both of you. He's paranoid about being in this Tau.
Oh, yeah, no, I agree. Signing is very smart.
Yeah, yeah. And saying, like, I want to reiterate how skeptical I am about this warg situation. Understanding now that the Tau hire the Kroot for exactly this kind of activity, and that the Kroot are unable to bring down a single warg. And yet the Tau bring warg meat to them doesn't make any sense. And the fact that we're being sent out on a hunt with Tau weapons and Tau trackers and Tau vehicles, I don't like this dependence on Tau technology to bring down an unseen, seemingly mythical beast. I don't think there are wargs out there. I think it's something else. I think these Guavesa are being set up to fail with equipment they're not familiar with, equipment they don't fully understand. How do I know that weapon, he's like pointing to a pulse carbine, how do I know that's going to work when I need it to work? How do I know when I push this red button, my arm's not going to blow off? Or fire cast stealth suits are going to shred me to pieces? I don't know about you two, but I'm sticking to what I know. My powers, my weapons. That's all. That's all I have to say. Just remember, none of this makes sense. And there's a reason we're here. And it's not hunting beasts. It's to get rid of them. He just points up to the sky.
Morgan
Hello,
won't reply. She's just
Alex.
sitting
Let me
silently,
check.
A little bit of a smile, and she gives a nod. Like, it was a good summation.
Right
I
now
think
it is
Solomon is,
436 online.
leafing through the Bible to look at those
Since
Kroot, like,
last
hunting
server
tips while they
restart.
explain some of the stuff. So he's trying to like refresh, and I don't think he's ever really considered. Once he gets a mission, once it's to hunt, it's yeah, that's what we're doing. We're hunting these things, and so Damien, your skepticism and preparedness is what makes you such a valued member of the team. I hadn't even thought about that, but I will make sure that we have each other's backs. We watch one another. You're 6, you're 12. This is good. I like to see your tactical
It seems
mind.
they have, with the
we
update to
can trust each other.
1.18, the server code or
I
something
will
has changed because I get lower
that
MS
you
now.
two have made
I
the Kroot
used
more
to have
trustworthy than I will
55,
ever give
but
them
now
credit
I
for.
have 52.
That's about the extent of my trust.
Good.
I'll see if Whistler wants to go over to Damien. Go on.
Roll an animal handling.
Yeah. Go on.
Handle that
Yeah.
animal.
Oh, 16.
He'll go over to Damien.
Yeah.
What is this?
That's Whistler.
Yeah, I'll know what is it doing.
He just wants a pet.
And
roll me an animal handling.
I do it with disadvantage.
Yeah, you
there's no confidence here. Yeah, he's like looking him in the eyes, kind of thing, right? His hands slowly coming towards the base. Yeah.
Hands towards his neck.
Eye contact, both hands toward.
So yeah, I'm sure this server will blow up when they actually open the floodgates for account creation.
That's a 2 plus animal handling, which is 0, so 2.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no!
You know what? Those both rolled low. Let's try some new d20s going into this hunt here. Oh, you failed me. Why must you fail me over and over again? Saving throw is a 6.
6. You reach out, doing all the wrong things towards Whistler, who snaps at you, thinking it's a warning, but you are so slow that you cannot get a warning snap from a crude hound. So you get a hiss and a snap, and you will take 3 damage to your hand as his beak stabs into your palm and the top of your hand before he skitters back towards Solomon.
Oh, bad, Whistler. No. And Solomon will go over and lay on him and fix 3 damage. I'm so sorry.
I'll erase that.
That's not. No. He's not normally like that. I didn't give him any meat this morning.
Whistler's just looking at everyone, hunched, his spines all his quills all flaring, even at you, Solomon, having been told off.
No, Whistler. I know you didn't mean it. It's okay. That was my fault.
Well, is he calm now? He's had his meat.
Yes, he's fine. You're fine. We're all fine.
You roll me an animal handling?
He bites
I'll give you advantage.
Okay. Stupid. 14.
14. He seems to calm down a little bit. He's still worked up, but he's clearly not mad at you. He just did not understand.
I think I'm gonna change to my paladin.
And in the corner of the devilfish, Stevius looks at you and goes, "That was pretty nuts. I have to say, you guys all sat quietly staring each other in the eye for probably 4 minutes, and then the dog bit a guy."
Oh, I love that guy.
I can tell. It's like you're speaking your own language.
That's what makes you such a good team.
Yeah, like subdermally, he's onto us.
Yeah. Kill Stevie.
I will say, on the list of everyone you trusted, you did leave a guy in this vehicle out. It's like you knew the crew,
Yep.
you knew the team,
Yep.
not so much Stevie.
Correct.
So was Damien talking.
Yeah,
so yeah,
That's correct.
Yep.
Anybody want to play dice in this last minute?
All right, let's do it.
Fantastic. I'd like to bet my Aquila against your Aquila. Points to Solomon.
I'm not in this. It's her.
No betting, just for fun.
Oh,
Well, could we at least bet a case?
Fine.
Excellent. Okay, it's just a straight luck roll because it's dice. He produces dice. We see. I'm getting it boxcars. It's always boxcars for this guy.
Boxcar Stevius.
What'd you get?
3.
You got an 11. He didn't get boxcars, but he beat you. Nailed it. Everything's coming up, Stevius.
And Morgan will lean into his face, and she would touch his chin, and then lean his face down and kiss his forehead.
Still counts.
He's got one on the cheek from Damien, one on the forehead from Morgan.
You guys are weird about kissing, but I'm fine with it.
Where are you going? Well, if you're looking to get there quickly, then look no further.
And your transport slows over a field that you can see, a little break in the trees naturally occurring. It doesn't seem like it's carved out. And your devilfish lowers down and the rear of it lowers, allowing you to exit your vehicle.
Okay. Romeo is right above Morgan's head, and as soon as they're getting out, we'll swivel around and try to take in the whole area first, even before they all walk out.
Fantastic. You take in this section of the jungle. Can you roll me perception? I'll get this from Solomon and Damien as well. I'll get advantage from you, Morgan, because you've got Romeo with you.
Perception? 8.
21.
Ooh, 13.
8 and 13. You guys see the trees surrounding you. There's no obvious signs of anything here as the devilfish lifts back up and hovers into the distance. Morgan, you see the area directly around you as yourself, but when you send Romeo up, you can see that the devilfish transport of yours is moving away, and the other devilfish transports are further away in the woods. It's clear each team is being dropped kind of in this zone of the forest, but not on top of each other. You hear Shasfrey Apex come through your cuffs saying, "We have landed. Each of you has been placed in an optimal location for tracking the warg. Use your tools. Be in touch with me if anything goes wrong. Move out."
Understood. How far away are we from like the closest other lander, basically?
Your guess would be 1 to 3 kilometers.
Okay.
Not so far that you're completely out of touch with each other, but also not close.
Mhm.
You're not going to bump into another team unless you start moving in their direction consciously.
Right. And as far as the way it's laid out, are we between two teams? Are we the furthest on one side?
Furthest, if we're saying that the direction you were heading is the front, you're the furthest left team.
Great. And so I think Morgan will just say that to the rest is all of the other teams are to our right, ongoing for multiple kilometers. We can go forward, but if we want to catch up with anyone else, that's where they are.
Looking around you at this forest, you are seeing tall trees, 20, 30 feet high. There is a very solid foliage canopy overhead. Not so much that it blocks the sky. There are gaps open in it throughout, just where trees have grown in different directions. But there's not a ton of shrubbery down here below. You're seeing a very kind of rocky, northern Ontario-esque space. There are, sheetrock and other things exposed, some shrubbery, just small little bits of like ivy.
Okay, let's find some missions to do, shall we?
Sunlight down here, it's very shadowed with the amount of foliage
Stockades,
overhead.
maybe.
But there are comfortable spaces between these trees. It's easy to move forwards. It's kind of like as you start looking out, the further you get away, you're like 10 feet, plenty. There's no problem. 30 feet, plenty. 40, it's tougher to see. 50, it gets tougher. You've got about 60, maybe 70 feet of vision in the distance before there are just so many tree trunks and other things that it can get tricky as you move. It's got a little bit of that. It's almost a blurring visual effect of just like forest for trees is very tricky here. Close up, there are individual trees, and then it can become almost a wall of wood as things continue in this area. All of your cuffs open up, and you get your first ping for spores.
And what does it look like direction?
They are heading you forward, if you were to say. If we're saying that you went north, I think you actually ended up going northwest.
Okay.
If you consider the Croot to be the northern part of the settlement, you guys ended up going northwest.
Yes.
So northwest. It's kind of heading you straight forwards from where you landed, from where you went.
All right, it's telling us to go this direction. Everyone, keep your eyes open. And she will keep Romeo probably 50 feet up and a little ahead of them so that she has eyes in front of.
Do you want him under the canopy or over the canopy?
Under the canopy.
Okay, great. Yeah, so he's just kind of your advance guard as you're moving forwards.
Exactly.
Is there anything you'd be specifically looking for or doing while you are traveling following these pings?
Damien would be wanting to keep as quiet as possible while moving with the group, and so I think subvocally to you two, he will ask, do either of you two have any stories, anecdotes from the judge? Understand he that's dark. Understand he is a gifted hunter. I know nothing of this.
No, the judge, judge never had much time to share with old Solomon, but maybe Morgan does.
Trying to think back to the original, what Morgan was given.
Can you roll me a history?
Yeah. Nope, it's 4.
That's okay. I will say with a 4, what you remember is the first time that you met the judge, he failed to kill a rabbit. He may not have been an expert hunter.
Okay. These boys, they really like the judge.
Yes.
And it means a lot to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're allowed to make something up if you want.
No, that's where I'm going with this. I know the reality of what it was, but I'm going to spin something out real quick here. Let's see.
I saw the judge kill a warg myself. I saw him with my own eyes.
Okay, if you're going to think for a story for a second, one thing I would love to get from everybody, because we started doing this and it's nice. Can you roll me initiative, just that I have it in case it becomes necessary?
12.
Ooh.
19.
21.
Hey.
Ah, I'm ready to. This is Solomon's in his element.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like Stevie should have a 6. In terms of how you are moving, what is your preferred structure? Would you instinctively fall into the diamond pattern that the judge had given you previously, or what would be the way that you would want to travel?
I will say that I imagine just moving as a line through the woods, but, that doesn't have to be the actual case.
Well, that makes sense. We're covering the most ground. We're all shoulder to shoulder, but not next to each other.
No,
just kind of a fan.
Spaced out line, yeah.
And do you like your order? Because it is possible for 2 of you to change.
Oh, yeah.
Solomon's always keyed up to go first.
Yeah.
Right, so he's good.
Yeah, he's
We're
happy
good.
to be there.
So it's Solomon.
And you and I can't swap.
Correct.
Yeah.
No, Morgan, Damien, and Stevius is last. I believe that.
Okay.
Cool. So you are in a line. So the order of the line, just so that I have this marked down, who's the furthest left?
Solomon being like, always wants to go first. Does Solomon have a preferred space? Like, does he want to be like the outermost person, knowing that as we go to the further to the right, there are more people down that way? Or does he like being in the middle? Does he like, I think of Solomon as like, if he's got the preference to go first, does he have a preference of positioning as well?
I think too, because he knows, or he's been told that the warg ambush, right? So I think he wouldn't want to be in the front. Like, I think he would give it to Morgan to be in the front because she would have
So
more.
Morgan will be in the center.
Yeah,
in the middle of the line.
Yeah,
Okay.
Solomon would take like one of the exposed flanks. He
We'll put
wants to-
Solomon on the left, maybe, because
Exposed
we know
I
there's
would think left.
no
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
hunting parties on that side.
Yeah.
Great. Damien, are you putting Stevius in the center so you can corral him, or are you letting Stevius take the far wing so if somebody gets ambushed, it's Stevius?
It would be that second option if Stevius wasn't our ride out of here.
Okay.
So Damien will orchestrate it so that Stevius is in the middle with Morgan, and Damien will take the rightmost flank.
Yep. So from left to right of your line, Solomon, Morgan, Stevius, Damien, and how much of a gap are you leaving between each other? Are you looking at like
For
10
hunting in the
feet?
woods?
Like, are you 5 feet so you can kind of have conversations as you walk comfortably together, or are you spreading out to kind of cover more ground? So
Yeah.
maybe 10 feet apart.
I think 10 feet, because if we're talking subvocally, we don't have to worry about.
It's
we're
just
we're not
Stevius
talking out loud.
who's
It's just
out.
Stevius it's quiet for him.
asking questions to silence.
Yeah.
Everybody's so comfortable not talking. It's freaking me out.
So
Yep.
10 feet apart? Okay.
Yeah, 10 feet between each group. So Solomon, 10-foot gap. Morgan, 10-foot gap. Stevius, 10-foot gap. Damien.
Okay.
Morgan.
Yep.
What do you say? What wisdom do you pass
Yeah.
on from definitely the judge?
Yep. The judge wisdom is, Morgan will say, in the files on the judge, I noticed that he won a top ribbon in a hunting competition. It seems that the way that he accomplished it was truly from being so single-minded in his pursuit of the enemy. Let everything else banish from your mind except exactly what we have in front of us.
Can you roll me a deception with advantage?
Yeah.
And then can I get an insight from Damien and an insight from Solomon?
Nat 20.
I'll try.
No,
That sounds like the judge, all right.
What did you get, though? We want to know mechanically.
7.
7, Damien?
9 plus 2.
Oh,
No,
yeah. You guys buy it instantly. I just know when I'm at home, I need to know the number
Sure.
rolled. I can't just know it
Sorry.
failed because my brain wants to know.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. You got him, Morgan.
Yep.
Nailed it.
Blue ribbon, the judge.
I miss him. I miss him every day. He was such a good hunter.
Indeed, he was. Such big game he brought down. Morgan says, thinking of a rabbit going,
like escaping.
You're
Yeah.
gone. So are we not allowed to talk? Is this like a hunting thing?
Being quiet will keep anything else from hearing us, yes.
Damn. All right, I'll be quiet, I guess. We'll just follow these weird cuff things. Gonna bag me a warg.
Man, he's so optimistic.
I
It's
love
crazy.
it. I love it. Can I, as we're trotting along through the jungle, I'm trying to figure, is there a way that I can keep an eye on Whistler and see if he smelling is alerted to things? Like, I'm trying to keep an eye on his, like his behavior to see if is he tracking anything.
Great, roll me a perception.
Yeah. Natural one.
Nat 1.
Oh,
He poops and
where
pours
is
and
it?
runs
Where is
away. He's gone.
My
He's
boy,
gone forever.
Whistler, where are you?
You look around for Whistler and you can't find him.
That would be a nightmare. You bring your dog hunting and it's just gone. Fuck.
Whistler. Whistler. He's trying not to be like too
I know,
loud.
I'm
but
going to
he's-
play into the one
yeah.
like, shh.
Whistler's gone. I can't find him.
Well,
Maybe the warg's got him.
No. Shut up, Stevius. I swear to God. I'll come over there. Everyone keep an eye out for Whistler. He's gone.
So are we hunting wargs or Whistler?
We can do two things.
I hope he's headed towards the wargs, I guess.
Brother Sanctus, he's followed you around without you even knowing it. I'm sure he's around. I'm sure he's fine.
I know. You're right. He's fine.
This is an environment the Kroot can disappear into, most definitely.
Hmm.
Yeah, Damien looks up, just among the canopy.
You look up. You see
Okay.
the canopy.
Okay. He's visualizing the Kroot moving among the trees and things like that.
Yeah, with their level of athleticism, and you've seen the climbing, you know that they could, in a modern parlance, like
Yeah.
they could Tarzan around these jungles
Yeah.
pretty effectively here.
Your Whistler friend might not even be on the forest floor anymore. Might be the hounds can climb just as well as the Kroot do.
Solomon's obviously distracted now, but
Yeah.
he's like, you're right. And he's like, now he's looking everywhere. Now he's just Whistler.
Did anyone bring any food?
I didn't even know we were bringing the dog.
Is there any other, like, are we walking past other
Yeah, hello,
small creatures,
Ashes.
anything like
Yeah,
that?
the signups are
You haven't
still
seen
restricted,
anything yet, but
I
roll me a
think.
perception. We'll say over the next while, as opposed to just like it's a squirrel. Like that's
Yeah.
unlikely, but you might see something along the way.
Perception?
Yeah, I'll get one from everybody because you're all kind of walking forwards.
17 perception.
8?
17.
Okay, for our two 17s, I will say along the way, Morgan, you're watching for large things.
Yep.
Whistler is ultimately a distraction,
Correct.
a charming one,
Yes.
but not your priority if there's an ambush predator in the woods that can get the team.
Yeah.
And you've got Romeo further ahead, so you're not as focused on the immediate surroundings.
Mhm.
I will say you don't necessarily see a bunch of kind of small
Let me
creatures,
see
but you
on their
spot,
Discord.
rat-size droppings in one area. There's the occasional rustling at the low level of the ground in the distance. Clearly, they know you're here,
Yeah.
but small things do exist in this space.
Damien is looking for something to just skewer with a light crossbow, get it bleeding, get the scent of blood in the air.
Sign up
Fresh
yeah,
meat
here.
for Whistler. And also, if these wargs...
Yeah, the last
do
sign up
exist,
was on the
a little bit of maybe
26th.
warg, I've lost my
Bait.
vocabulary. Thank you.
So
okay.
2
Let's
days
say over
ago.
the next hour of walking, as you continue
So
to follow
they're
these
probably
stores
gonna
on your
open up some more
trackers as you
slots
go,
tomorrow, maybe?
You will see 3 different dumb pigeons. This kind of razor-winged bird that flies forwards. It's got a surprisingly paunchy torso, but it still moves lightning fast between these trees above. Can you roll me a crossbow shot with disadvantage?
The signups were open for like 20 minutes on the
Disadvantage if you don't know when they're
26th,
coming,
so
go pretty quick.
For
So
the
it's
window
not
is
a
pretty
shot.
long.
It's like yeah, I'm kind of playing catch up with these creatures giving themselves away.
Mhm.
Those are both so low. At disadvantage, that's a 5 plus 4 for
just
9.
join their Discord and
Just,
20 minutes later,
assign
you'll shot a
yourself
second bird.
the sign up roll
Yep.
so you get alerted.
much better. Lowest roll on that is a 15 plus 4 for 19 to hit.
Ooh.
You peg yourself a dumbfidge and it falls from the sky dead. You've got this bleeding bird that you can carry with you as bait.
Great. Damien takes off his bandana, and he'll cinch it around. He'll like retrieve his bolt, cinch it around the neck of this thing. Go up to Brother Sanctus, and kind of roughly, because he's frustrated that he's distracted on this mission, roughly kind of tie this this bird carcass to your belt or something like that, and say, there, it's bleeding, it's giving off a scent. Will attract something. Maybe Whistler, maybe more. Can you focus?
Yes. Thank you for doing that. That was a very good shot.
Just gonna
And
start
Damien is-
Plex,
You're
see
getting
if it
better.
works
He's
now.
walking away.
You are. he'll adjust this bird carcass, and I'm sure he's still a little distracted, but that's a good stopgap measure, and he'll refocus on the blips and the whatever crude knowledge was passed to him about during the hunt what you should be doing.
Excellent. You all continue your movement forwards, and about 50 feet ahead, where Romeo is, Morgan, you spot a cave mouth. It's got a slight gap around it, maybe a
23, that's too low for an XP.
circle of no trees, because it's a rockier space. It builds up a little bit towards this cave mouth at the top.
Is that our blips leading towards this?
That is what you're heading towards, yes.
And while Morgan has been walking for the past hours, she has that dead-eyed stare, 1,000-yard stare, and she has not been checking her armbands at all. Like, notices that the boys have been doing that, and she's been focused looking through Romeo, and she blinks and suddenly perks up again. We're approaching a cave mouth that it seems that these blips are taking us towards.
So, a den, the creature's home.
Very possibly. And so Morgan's going to go back to no vision and have Romeo scoot around behind this and look at the whole area where this den is appearing, seeing if she can see anything else.
Romeo perception, using Romeo stats.
Oh,
Romeo
doesn't get
explodes.
to reload. It's a nat 1.
Nat 1.
Oh, you're losing Romeo.
Romeo,
He's like, never
Romeo
been.
circles around to the back of the cave, and as he's circling around to get a better vantage point, you see the view stop for a second, and then shudder, and then shudder, and then shudder, and you just see an error message, and you realize Romeo has gotten stuck in a tree branch.
And Morgan is like fluttering eyelids. Like, this is making her feel like she's airing out. She's like, "Throne, damn it. He's stuck in a tree. I can't get eyes on it."
What happened?
Romeo bumped into something.
I see.
Romeo is her
Well, if it's a
skull.
cave, I can see in the dark.
What you call it again? Flying skull thingy.
But it's also a choke point, isn't it? This is something else.
Precisely.
Well, I can go in first. Nothing bad's ever happened to Stevius.
No, Stevius, you should stay out here.
Yes. If the two of you can retrieve my servo skull, I could go in and take a look.
All right. Where is it stuck? What did it bump into?
He's pointing.
He's just aimed at the cave. You don't know where it is.
Yeah. It must be above and behind the cave mouth somewhere.
So we all move to the cave, they get your floating skull, and then down you go.
That's it.
All right. Brother Sanctus,
Let's do it.
Move out. Stevius stalks forward with you guys.
Yeah.
Are you planning to kind of encircle the cave? Or are you walking forwards in your line still? I just want to know exactly what the visual is on this.
I think Damien would walk like with Solomon, like together to go get this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, Morgan, are you following with Stevius, or are you staying 50 feet away?
Following with Stevius on the other side. So if the boys are going as a duo on one side, she will stay with Stevius kind of more towards the front of it.
You can stay, like you can follow with them. When you get to that clearing, you stop at your edge of the clearing and let them go the 40 feet around the cave to the other side. Great. They are doing that, moving towards the other side of the cave. You stop there. You're able to kind of keep an eye on it. You've got your weapon. Stevius has his pulse carbine just aimed at the cave mouth. It's very steep down and into it. If you guys are going close enough to be able to glance down, are you way further away from the...
Need to go to bed. I'm so damn tired.
It's a bit more of a... It's a hole at like a 20 or 30 degree angle up from the ground. It's not like a...
Oh, I will stop the podcast.
People would go camping in.
I think with the intention of sending Romeo down into the
Really get really tired when you're working outside in the sun. Yeah, I think I just have to call it because, yeah, too tired. Can't focus. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I can play a little earlier than today. So I'm just gonna download Star Wars The Old Republic as well, so I can play that and check it out. So yeah, have a good night or a good day. See you tomorrow.